Alright, we got a train going north. It just come out from underneath Main Street in downtown Greenwood. He's headed up to Hamlet, I guess. I'm gonna walk down here to where it's going under the bridge. Maybe I'll see something down here. You see the green trees over there? Those used to be railroad tracks. On the other side of it. Alright, here we are. We're going underneath the tunnel under Greenwood. Looks like scrap metal, I guess. I don't know. Those cars. Alright, Maxwell Yard's back down. They're coming out of a right-hand turn coming to us. If you go backwards, it's a left-hand turn, and they're going over a crossing that, let's see if I can remember the name of it. Well, anyway, they go down, they make a left turn. They go through the other signals, the northbound signals. They cross over 2 streets and make a right-hand turn. Then that's out by the Y track. Then they head downhill and uphill into Maxwell Yard. So he just pulled out Maxwell Yard. Looks like he was on main line number 2, because that's main line number 1 to the right over there. Bunch of gravel here, guys. I don't know why they had this big deck out here. Alright. DPU, I'm not going to be able to tell what it is up here. The number is 7200. If you see all the antennas on the top, that means it's set up with distributed power. I'm pretty confident that's all the antennas with distributed power. Bunch of rail box cars. You can see them all tipping over when they go through the frogs back there. Bottom end coming up. Got some wheels in there. They took them off the axle, so sending wheels back. They would get them. Somebody using makes new wheels out or whatever. Hard to see them over there. But anyway, look. Coming from way down around the corner up there at the intersection. That was Columbia Greenville Railroad. That was the second railroad built in South Carolina. It was the first railroad that came through Greenwood. That would have come across the road at the intersection, come right down through here, right down the center. They've done some modifications to the town. They would have been, let me get it facing this way. Let me walk down this way and show you the town. But basically, that was a big railroad yard up to all those trees you see in the center of the square. In that area, that's the center of the squares where those big trees are. Alright, there would have been 2 passenger stations and a freight depot down in there. there would have been two railroads coming through here. You had the one that was coming in from Columbia, and it came straight on down through town. And later on, I showed you where the Augusta Knoxville came out by the museum, and it lined up with the Columbia Greenwood Railroad and came on into town. And it was their depots and their freight stations and stuff that was out there. And then after they come out of town, they would have gone down between these two streets. There would have been a street on the right. From downtown, there would have been a street on the far side, and there would have been a street on this side, and all the tracks would have been in between them. But anyway, they would have gone down that way. That coastline would have made a right and headed on out of town that way, and they had interchange track with the with the Seaboard Airline, which came down there at the bottom of the hill, which is where Cambridge would have been. Cambridge was the original community, and they didn't want the train in there, so they came up here and built all the railroad up here on top of the hill, and that started Greenwood. So Cambridge kind of went out of business, but Greenwood started. So unless I walk around the square, but I'm not doing that. All right, thank y'all. All right, guys, we got a medium clear. He's lined up for number 2 main on the switch down there. So that's why they running them in slower. If he was going straight, they'd probably just give him a full clear signal. And I don't know who gets the slow clear, if they even got one. Yeah, they can give him a slow clear. All right, I got a train. I heard him way over there. I don't see nothing from him. I saw headlights a while ago, but I can't see them. I guess they're behind the green bushes over there or something. I don't know what's up. All right, when I see more, I hear him blowing. He ain't come down around the corner yet. Let me pause it until he gets closer. Can you see headlights? We got cars coming in our way, but straight ahead of us is headlights from that train. Again, I don't know what train this is. I'm just catching it. I might not be able to identify it when I do see it. Everybody heading to downtown. I bet they're glad there ain't 2 railroads going through there now. They would be held up. I don't know what the speed limit is out here for the train. I assume it's 45, but he's not doing that. He's rolling along nice and slow. This is CSX. It's the old Seaboard Airline Railroad right away. Later it would have been Seaboard Coastline. And the railroad it merged with would have been coming across this bridge, the Atlantic Coastline coming out of Augusta going to Spartanburg to meet up with the Clintsville would have crossed right about where that car is in front of us. All right, I'm going to turn around here and film it. Red, green, red, medium clear. That means medium speed. So that's 35 miles an hour on a medium clear, y'all. He's going to take the switch and go to the left, like I said. And then he's going to go to Maxwell Avenue, cross over it. Then you got another street he crosses over. And then he'll swing a hard right and go downhill and roll into Maxwell Yard, go downhill and roll up the other side. If you look at my previous video where I was doing the wide track, you'll see that track where he's fixing to come in. He's coming through, y'all. Got SC70 on that one, the bottom end. On the bottom engine's the SC70. I don't know where these cars are coming from. They're empty granite cars. They look like what they're probably bringing in to go send them to Abbeville. I don't know what train this will be. Got about 4 up there, got 2 here, 3. All these will be switched around and lined up and going to Abbeville switcher. Going at the next road, Maxwell Avenue. So this train probably rolled out of Hamlet, I'm not sure. I assume it has to be. If those are gondolas for the Abbeville switcher, they're coming out of New York, they probably would have gone through Hamlet. I'm just guessing on all that. I don't know if that's where those cars are going to or not. Colombo Energy. Family line system. This is what CSX was before it became CSX. That's one of the railroads, family line system. That would have been the Seaboard Coastline, the Clinchville, Georgia Road, a bunch of railroads that they accumulated right there at the end. And then they merged with Chelsea and B&O, Chesapeake and Ohio Railroad, and Baltimore and Ohio Railroad, and that's what became CSX, Chelsea Seaboard Multiplied. As the lawyers term, the lawyers, when they're handling this in the court for the merger, came up with that, and it kind of stuck, y'all. Look at that, even got some pig material on there, piggyback. We don't even run them anymore. I don't know why we're handling them, where they're coming from. That was a triple deck. That's a center beam. That's a center beam. More center beams. That's where your plywood, lumber, and sheetrock and stuff will go on those. I got sticks over there. I can't look at the other side. Grainers and tankers, center beams. I don't think this one's going to Alabama. I think it might be heading up north. Head along to Atlanta and then it make a right turn and kind of go northwest, maybe towards Chicago or something on this one. Solar panels, all right. Yami autonomous test. See all the solar panels on the roof? They use that to test out what the tracks are like and how the train handles on these trips. I've seen that car go north about a week ago or so, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. It's been a while since I've seen that. But look, if I can see the wheels on them, if the wheels are nice and shiny on the rims, this one did come out of Hamlet, because that means it went through the yard up there. So I can't tell these wheels, I can't see them that well, and they don't look that shiny, so it might not be a train out of Hamlet, I don't know. Somebody left the door open on that one. Either that or it just wasn't tied down and it blew open, I don't know which. Alright, bottom end, EOT on the bottom. Going around the curve, heading towards Maxwell Yard. These crews are good off work. This is the end of the run for them. I don't know. They're running trains quite heavy today. My friends say they're down here painting and I'm hanging out with them. My cousin's over there painting with my friends. So he's working. I had a job, but the rain kind of messed mine up. I'm doing remodeling a bathroom in McCormick. But this rain and my late start out today, I wasn't going to go use all that gas, go to McCormick and not make a full day's work. So I'm putting it off till tomorrow, y'all. All right, thank you.